Good morning. Welcome back. Coming up on 8:30 White Mountains. Today you are inside getting ready to go outside, and one of those places you should go, Bear Notch Ski Touring in Bartlett. They've been a cross-country skiing staple for some 21 years. Owner Doug Garland here this morning. Good morning.
How are you doing today?
So far, so good. And you?
Very good. It's a beautiful day out there.
Yes, it is. Good day to get on out and do some cross-country skiing. Yes, and for a lot of people, I mean, I've been around for 21 years, but people coming up, it's always new to someone.
It is.
So what will they find?
Well, when they come up there, they're going to find a very laid-back, friendly environment.
Mm-hmm.
We are focused on families and making memories. So what you're going to do is you're going to drive in, you're going to see an old farmhouse, and you're going to say, where am I? And then
time travel.
But keep on driving in, and there's a parking lot out back.
Yep.
And you're probably going to come into the rental area, which you're going to meet Louisa or Diane.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take their time to fit you into your equipment. If you want to rent equipment, we've got some excellent, like Rossi equipment. We try to keep it fresh all the time. People are always raving about how good the equipment is.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't need the equipment, you're probably going to go out to the red building out back where we serve our soups and breads, and you buy a ticket out there. We take the time with each customer to make sure that they are familiar with the trail maps.
Yes.
And same thing in the rental area, that we take time to make sure the boots are fit correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically, we're there to make you have a good time, and we really put a lot of effort into making it look easy.
And also, I mean, you have, sort of the different, pieces of the trail network and all.
Yes.
But really you have some wonderful stuff along the river.
Any trail system, the whole thing that starts us out is the terrain. We have some of the best cross-country terrain in the state of New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. Like you say, the beginner-friendly. If you come there as a first-timer, we're going to get you down by the river. You're going to see sites that are going to hook you on cross-country skiing for probably the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. We also have a variety of trails that are great for the intermediate and expert skiers.
Yes.
And they're rolling and pulling back through the hills, and we have a loop that goes around the village. We groom all the way to Attitash Mountain Village and back, which is a 6-mile run one direction. And and it's freshly groomed today. That's after Yates Farm Network.
Nice.
Some years we don't even get that open. This year, with all the abundance of snow, and he just groomed that this morning.
Nice.
And this is our real secret, Bear Notch Ski Touring, we like to think the business is a little bit of a secret. Mm-hmm. The biggest secret is my brother, John Henry, the guy you never see, who always leaves behind perfect prints and tracks. This is what people come for, is the terrain, the friendly environment, and the fantastic grooming.
So can you give us an idea of sort of like what goes into that? Because people are up here for the week, and we had a lot of snow at the beginning of the month, and now the sun is out. So what does it take to get it to those conditions?
Grooming is an art. Early in the season when we had fluctuating snow, we're we call it sensible snow management, and we didn't overgroom it at that point. Then we went through a week where we had about 40 inches of snow in 1 week, and we're starting to say, Uncle, we're starting to get a little deep here. But that ended up being perfect setup for vacation week, because we've had nothing but 40 to 50 degree weather. So thank God we've got that snow base in. But there is an art to the grooming. We groom a certain amount every morning for the early birds, so they can get out there, and that's going to be a fine loose granular ski. It's a very, very fun ski. Then we leave as many trails as we dare to for when the temperatures rise. Then that becomes the better afternoon ski. The things that we groomed previously, either the night before or the day before. And people come back, they stay around 11 o'clock and hit those trails, and they're flabbergasted how good they are. Yep. So it's always a sensible snow management situation. But it seems to be pulling it off really well. The skiers come back with such a smile on their face. And they go out of their way to come back and say how good the conditions were. They couldn't believe it.
Nice. And also, we're talking that it is a family week, and a lot of people like to cross country ski together. But there's a piece of equipment that some people might be familiar with, and others may not. The Polk.
Yeah, the Polk.
And basically, it's a sled that dads seem to get.
Sometimes it's a mom, but
So you have them available, and what sort of use?
Well, we have 3 Polks, and this week it was a good insinuation. Is we've had a lot of families. We've had the 3 Polks out just about every day, and so sometimes it's better to call ahead and reserve those if you think you're going to come up skiing. But that gets it so anybody can go out. I mean, the smallest child can go out in that. You can actually put your child's car seat in that Polk if they aren't old enough to hold their head up, and then they get to go out in it. As they get older, 2 or 3 years old, We sometimes will put in a pair of skis on the edge of the polk so the kids can go out because they haven't got the energy and the stamina to stay out there all the time. But then the parents stop, let them out of the polk, they ski around a little bit, get back in and fall asleep. You know? So no, it really is beginner friendly.
You know, that's nice to hear, because people are sort of you know, what do we do with the young children, and just sort of bring them along and enjoy the outdoors.
And then we do instruction too. You know, so that's we have the whole thing right there. You know, you can get your rentals, your instruction. We have a learn to ski package that's very economical. And my brother from Colorado is out here doing lessons this year, as well as Cheryl. So, you know, all I can say is, if you come up to our driveway, we're going to go out of our way to make a Bear Notch believer out of you. And we're going to go out of our way to make sure you go home with sweet, pleasant memories.
Excellent. And of course, the focus is Vacation Week, but we also have a lot of people who have second homes up here and looking. So how are we looking, you know, sort of setting us up beyond vacation? Well, actually, we have another Vacation Week next week.
Next week, New Hampshire and Maine.
So how are things looking for that?
Oh, they look fantastic. You know, we're used to having weird weather during February week.
Right.
Usually you get at least one rainy day. New Hampshire's just a weird state.
Yes,
you know, so we've really made it out well this year.
Yeah.
If we had to melt down snow, this is the week to do it. But right now we've got a really good snowpack in there, so I don't expect it to go too far. And it's supposed to, temperatures are going to moderate just a little bit for next week, so we will be conserving the snow even better.
Nice. Well, Doug Garland, thanks very much for stopping by.
Oh yeah.
All right, and head on up, and they'll make a believer out of you.
The breads are on.
There you go.
Soups are on.